Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? I know there's 100 million things going on in the country. I hope we are well. Obviously, I've been saying the last few nights with a community game this evening. A kind of quiz, I suppose you would call it. You could call it a quiz too. But it's more, I suppose, community game. I suppose the best title would have been quiz. Yeah, I probably should change that. But yeah, so we have a quiz this evening in a few minutes. So, we're just on, I'm just on a few minutes early to talk about what's been happening, obviously, with the protests, etc. Um, So that's why we're a few minutes out. We're not starting to around half end of the quiz. We just need to change the title because it'd probably be better to call it quiz than what I call it. How do I do that now? I'll probably go into the community team. Give me a moment. Sorry, I should have probably called it quiz, but I think community game's fine. Um, no, actually, yeah, I think it's fine. I'll probably change it afterwards, but it's fine. It's good enough for today. It's good enough for the moment in time. But yeah, so we're having a quiz. I've been saying in the last few nights a quiz. This evening, so tonight, this evening, at 6:30, so a few minutes. We just chat for a few minutes and then we get started. Unfortunately, we only have one contestant for the quiz, but it's pretty much just fun, for fun. Obviously, there's cash prizes, but there's not like we're not talking about €1 million or something like that. We're only talking about 100, and that's it pretty much. Because there's one contestant, so pretty much he's guaranteed for €100. Now, I did ask a few people that they want to take part in the quiz, and not nobody really wanted to. Um, um, like I did ask Sean, but Sean's busy today, and he said maybe he'd be able to if he comes in the next few minutes. Maybe we can fit him in, because we still have time if he comes in today, Sean, to have two people at least. But unfortunately, we only have one at the moment, which is Greenface. He'll probably be here in a few minutes. We'll wait for him to, of course. But I did say be half by the time it would be live and stuff. So we'll give it a few minutes and we'll chat among ourselves. That's the only reason why I went live because I was sitting here setting it up, and I said I'll come here. So I'm just doing things in the background here too. But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of protests. Nobody's moving for the week. The Gardaí have come out and said just there, the Garda commissioner, that they're going to basically do what they did in Whitegate across the country, batten people, pepper spray people, just because and beat up old men and women. Um, Great job on Garda Síochána O'Connor, beating up old men and women. Great stuff. That's the job of the Gardaí nowadays, apparently. Going and beating up people. Then the people who commit the crimes they actually do stuff like kill people and stuff. The Gardaí don't want to know about it. Great country. But of course, there's no resolution at the moment. There's been meetings today, and there's no resolution to end it yet. So hopefully they end it by Monday because Monday be chaos. Children going back to school, people going back to college, some people going back to work after the Easter holidays. It's going to be chaos. It's not sorted by Monday. So hopefully the government sees that. But yeah, the army was deployed today down in Whitegate in County Cork. No, not many. I think there was only 4 or 5 deployed troops, like with the tow trucks, not like the army itself. I don't think, like not a battalion or something that of troops. It was just a few troops in a tow truck. But still, it's you don't see it often that the army is deployed to protest, whatever about floods and stuff like that. That's a different story. But you never usually would see the army deployed ever. Um, for these types of things. And I can never think of anything like that happening before. That the army was deployed to a protest. As far as I can get, I can't recall ever seeing that. I know when it was off on state visits and stuff like that, that the army would be there, like Zelensky and stuff. That's different. There was no protest around it. It was just for security. The army was there, but it wasn't like there to supervise the protest or anything, or to do anything with the protesters. Uh, but yeah, but people are still there. People are still there in O'Connell Street. They're not going to move. Um, yeah, people are not going to move. So sucks for the government. The government are losing the plot at the moment too. The media is losing their mind. The media is literally having a meltdown across the country. They're just literally having a full-on meltdown. You know, it's crazy to see like the whole media establishment is just in rage. Hello, Sean. How do you come into the quiz this evening? Well, you're here, but what was it? The quiz? Because we only have one contestant. We only have Green Base. We're not starting it yet, obviously, the half six. But you hardly want to jump on. There's no pressure if you don't want to. That's fine. But we have another place if you wish to join this evening as the second contestant. It's up to you. Again, the quiz is not that long. It's only 15 questions at most. They take maybe 30 minutes at most. We're not go overly too fast on it. So hopefully all going well because they probably won't walk now after all the setting up. Because I've basically been setting it up there for the last hour and a bit. You're making sure that it works and stuff. So if it doesn't work, I'm going to be mighty pissed. But it should work because I've tested it out. So but you're probably at one of the protests yourself. You're probably clocking up all of Donegal now. Yeah, the suppose yeah, and Letty Kenny and Paddy Shannon, I think, the protest and stuff. Speaking of Donegal, 'cause I heard a few people like online giving out about Donegal and stuff. They were going up on they're there for the Easter holidays. They must have a holiday home, and they're there, and they're not happy. Some people, and not majority of people, but some people. So yeah, it's just crazy stuff that's happening across the country. Yeah, like the quizzes are half. You're probably out and about, cavan. But that's totally fine, along as Greenface turns up, because Greenface is the only person in the quiz, so we won't have any conflict if Greenface doesn't turn up. But no, that's fine. I understand. There's a lot going on with you. I understand. I suppose it was a bad day to do it anyway. Should have done it probably Sunday. Would've been probably the best time to do it. But see, I'm starting college Friday. It's only a part-time thing, but I'm starting college. That's why I want to get it out of the way before Friday. To be totally honest, because I might be too tired after it all. Next week coming. So that's why I'm doing it this week, just because I could be a bit too tired after it all. Because I'm not used to like sitting for hours and hours and hours. Oh, I'm a bit nervous, but it's only kind of like a part-time course thing. It's not like full-on college. In September it will be, but I'm not used to sitting there for hours, like for 4 hours, and listening to stuff. If that makes any sense. So that's going to be tough. So that's why I didn't. I would have left into next week, but I want to get it out of the way before. Uh, because I had this done before I went to Finland, like the quiz. I had it all ready and waiting to go, but we just never did it. There was just far too much going on at some stages. So we should have done it before I went to Finland. Um, it would have been the ideal thing. But there was always something came up that I couldn't do it. If that makes any sense. Um, so yeah, we were just about this. So we're going to start at 6:30. Just to say, like we're just kind of chatting about the protest and stuff here. Hopefully, it'll work out okay. But yeah, so we only have one contestant at the moment. Hello, Karen. How are you doing? Hope we're well. Good evening. Hope all's well this afternoon. Um, but yeah, so that's pretty much what we're waiting on at the moment. Um, as I say, it's not too much of a quiz and stuff. Hello, Greenface. Are you ready for your trial, your test? I sent you the code to get in. We're not starting yet, but just to get in the lobby when we do start. I don't know if you've seen that. Like it's a code. I can't say it out loud and stuff because obviously other people can join. But I sent it to you on email. Then there's a QR code too if you need. The code would be probably better than the QR code. I don't know. Hopefully, I sent it to you. Hopefully, I didn't send it to somebody else by mistake. I don't think it did. Hopefully, I didn't. And then I can share my screen and stuff. That's why I can't share it at the moment because other people can join and stuff like that. Mess around with. I suppose that's why. Yeah, but it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun. So don't worry. Um, like pretty much is nearly whatever. Like, if you were listening to me the last few years, it's pretty much I would have said something like that. Like the questions pretty much are very bare bones, wasn't that way? So yeah, you got the code and stuff. Because you need the code kind of the right of them. You can say for the laughs, yes. Well, it's easy. Like you're pretty much guaranteed to get €100 out of this. Did you get your PayPal working? I forgot to ask you. It's about working today. Send it tomorrow to you. If you hopefully you got it working. Your PayPal, and if not, we can figure out some other way. I get you at the 100. Because pretty much you're the only fellow. Because Sean's away, and I asked there and only asked Fiona and a few other people, and they're all busy. On a Saturday, too much going on. I know it's the worst time. It's the worst time ever to do a quiz. But this was like planned 2 weeks ago, and it was even before we went to Finland and stuff. I planned to do it, and we just didn't do it. You have to, unfortunately, yeah, gunfight deal. If not, then you accept the second prize. How does that sound? Because you're definitely getting something. You like it or not. So, but did you get the photo of the code to join the game? Because you won't be able to join unless you have to get the code and stuff. I'm making dinner. Disgrace for sure. But no, I don't know if you got it. Jaffa Bay. Well, we can see. We can see what we can get you. Uh, but preferably, would rather give you the money and you can get whatever you wish, I suppose. Because it'd be hard to know what to get. Well, you could get that, as you say, the baseball cap. Make yeah, but you know, but yeah, no. Did you get the email thing? But just um, no, I'm not saying you gave it, but I'm just saying I sent it to Greenface, like in an email, like a photo of it, the QR code. Like we're not starting to half anyway, but just so you have it, and I'll have you in the lobby, and then we can start straight away, I suppose. Um, no, well, I don't. I won't need the money. Like it's only 100 anyway. Like the good God is not going to break the bank. Um, but no, I should be fine in the college and stuff. It's not going to be too bad in it. It'd be different if it was go like if what I'm trying to say because there'll definitely be some grants and stuff. Uh, so they would have to kind of do something. The government. It'd be definitely 2,000, but I have to fork out. But the government will probably fork out the rest, hopefully. But it'll be something like that. But that's in September, so we worry about that then. But it can be done. It can be done. The good thing about not drinking or smoking or anything, you have the money to pay it. Um, you know, so I wouldn't worry about the money. I'm not worried about the. I'm doing financially well. Yeah, I just checked. Oh yeah, yes. I just log the things. Yeah, yeah. So we just wait. We'll give it a few minutes. Just chill for a few minutes. We'll not start straight away. Just so I have you in, so we can start straight away. It's unfortunate. I was hoping we get one other post. I was hoping that'd be a bit of a competition. But like the first prize was 100, which Greenface pretty much has. He has 100 in the bag before he even starts. The second prize was supposed to be for 50, and the third prize was supposed to be 20. It's unfortunate. No, it's not. Like, if you would have heard me saying, like, pretty much I've talked for this 50 times over the last few years, but it's not that bad. Like, what I'm trying to say is, you would have heard me saying these things before if you're listening, you know. Oh, Sean, it's only literally 100 euros. Like, good God Almighty. Like, you nearly spend that, like, literally, let's be honest, you nearly spend that in a week by just going to work and, getting something to eat, getting food and stuff. So it's literally only 100 and it can be done. Well, I don't know, but we could try and find you something, yeah. But it wouldn't add up to 100 euro. That's what I'm saying. Mean to say. So we get you a gift card or something, or we find something. Um, well, we get you a gift card. You accept a gift card because I don't know actually where you would get to make a cat. Because see, where I got that hat, make Calvin great again hat, uh, was in um was in the joke shop, and guess what? The joke shop doesn't exist anymore in Cavan. So I don't know where you would get it printed. 'Cause I don't know actually where you would get it printed. So I don't know how possible that would be to get you a Make Cavan Great Again hat, unfortunately. Um, because there's no really place here to get it. No, I only have 1. Like, if I had more, I would definitely give them, but I literally only have 1. That's the problem too. Only for that I get you one. If the joke shop was still there, but I don't know is there any place in Cavan that would do it like the specific one I have, if that makes any sense. Because it would be probably tough if I did get one made up to get it done. I don't know what there's a place in Cavan that could do it, but I don't think they would do it to the style as the one I have. If that makes any sense. Well, we can see, but I don't know how to work out exactly. If that makes any sense. So only for that I would get you one. So um, but we can see about doing something. Um, but yeah, no, I only this is like I literally only have one of them. I have only one of them. I should have got more because that time I did buy in the joke shop. There was 6 or 7 of them that time, and this is back 3 or 4 years ago. And I should have got them. I feel bad that I didn't get them. I should have got them. But I only got one, and I got the face mask at that time. And the joke shop went out of business last year. So, but we walk out something. Oh, it's not a million on the streets yet now, but there's a lot of people. It's definitely a 100,000 or so people on the streets, yeah, around the whole country. Not so much in Dublin, maybe, but definitely around the country there is. Um, but we get you a gift card or something, Queen Face. And we'll try and get you something. We'll find some way of getting you the 100. Because only for that I would get you make a Cavan Great make Cavan Great Again hat. Oh yeah, but the shit hit the fan. Well, it could hit the fan because the Garda Commissioner said it today, just there before it went on, that the Garda are going to use force to disperse people that are blocking the streets, etc. Like what we seen in Whitegate today was only a taste of what's to come, I suppose. Because they only kind of pepper sprayed a few people. It's no that sounds bad, but they literally sprayed about maybe 5 people, 10 people. Like what's to come would be a lot worse. They'd be using the water cannon on people. There could be baton charge people that didn't baton charge people today. They pushed people and shoved people, but they didn't like battle people with the batons. That's the come, but I said. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. But it most likely will. But yeah, so do you want to start now, Greenface, or do you want another few minutes? No, I was on the way back from Cavan. I was in Cavan town today, and I got a milkshake on the way back. Just to say, one of these in Finland, just to say, they're the same size, roughly the same size. Well, nearly 6 something, nearly €7 for one of these. Hello, Fiona. Kieran's birthday. Jeez, when was this? Why did you not tell us this? Oh, don't worry, but it's not going to be embarrassing. But yeah, I just share my screen actually. Give me a moment. I wonder what would be the best. Can you see my screen? You can see my screen, can you? Yeah, can you see my screen, just so I know? You can see my screen. Just give me 5 by 5. It's going to remote thing. Just because there's no point showing, not showing people the thing. I think we can. Just let me check myself to make sure we're fine. Oh, you can. Yeah, you can see my screen. Okay. Nobody said that. Yeah, Jesus Christ. So you're ready, Green Piss. I just have my thing on the background. Jesus Christ. Just so I can see it. You can turn down the if you have my screen on somewhere else you can, yeah. But I can't really turn down the music on this, I don't think. But yeah, so you're ready to start, Green Piss. Imagine literally only one person in this big quiz. And of course it's the Sanna quiz. Green Piss has been doing his research. He's been telling me all night he's been doing his research. What did he third him? I literally sent it to him today. Because there's supposed to be hush hush. From the other night. You can hear the music, yeah. How loud is that? Oh, it is actually loud. I can actually hear it. Yeah. Usually it's giving out there's no music, and then. So yeah, sorry. Apologies, I didn't even know I could do that. Come on, let's go. Wait, Jesus, right. Let's see. Hopefully it works. It should work. Right here, so we're ready. Should have this. I have it on my other screen. So yeah, don't give him the answers. Oh shit. So who is the Sanna Mountain? The music's all dead now. Did not give you an option to? Wait, did you not get an option to vote on it? Green Face. Because I don't know if we can see this. I presume we can. Just to know that you can see this Green Face, because I don't think you didn't get that one. I don't think so. It doesn't show what he got. Not walking. Oh fuck. Shit. That's great. But I sure it's not walking. Fuck. Excuse me. Yeah, try it now because you have to click like the button. You click the button. You see the way I'm clicking like a woman. So yeah. So no, you have to kind of click the button. Like you click the thing, I suppose. Like you see the way it says Helsinki, you click it. Yeah, there you go. It is walking. Yeah. So no, it was just that you probably clicked the wrong thing, but that doesn't matter. That's fine. But yeah, so you just click the thing. Say if it's the red one, you just click that, and you might have to double click it just to make sure. I don't know if you're using the phone or, but yeah, no, she is from Tampere. She isn't from Helsinki. Technically, she was born in Helsinki, but technically, she would call herself from Tampere. Technically, but I suppose that's a tough one. I suppose in a way you could argue. Could be one. So here's the first true or false one. I wish the music still worked, but the music's not on at all. Yeah, so you just kind of hover over it. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course it's false. What do you think I'd be giving out with every day of the week? But no, it should kind of give you the option. I don't know, like it did give you the option for the other one, but it should give you the option, like to kind of like click it, I suppose. Let me see. Or two half. Jeez. And just take a guess. Green face too. Oh, he knows about Tony Blair. Like, if you don't know, just take a guess. It's like you're not going to be shot. But we're not on call the Shinna Con out of the feds force. So we're not me Haman yet. But yeah, so that's why 100% Tony Blair Institute. It's a pity that the Tony Blair Institute they wouldn't send them here at the moment. We kind of need Sanna Marin here at the moment to negotiate with the government. Oh, it actually, I didn't think that was one is walking. So here's another true or false. Oh yeah. They just take a guess if you don't know. We're not going to shoot. Yeah, she does have one daughter, Emma. If you read the book, where's the book? Where's the book? If you read the book Hope in Action, she dedicates the book at the very beginning to her daughter Emma. As you can, if I can show the thing, there you go. So I should probably keep this out so I can reference it. Actually, I'm after shooting myself in the foot. You probably wouldn't know this one. Not many people would. They just only on sometimes I this is the middle thing, not a lot. You're right, actually. You got it. You actually got the one that, to be generally honest, if I was doing this quiz, I probably wouldn't know myself because I never would think of it, to be generally honest. So fair play to you for getting that one. Oh, I probably fucked it, yeah, because I did say, because Sanna Marin is, obviously Sanna Marin, and Emma is a daughter, so I probably did fuck it. Excuse my language. But yeah, Mary, not likely, but somebody be called Mary in Finland and stuff. Look, at Green Face is winning. He's beating everybody. Oh, fuck, I'm after giving that away too. Shit. I'm giving more answers here now. I kind of shot myself in the foot because I kind of only realized that when I said about her daughter and stuff like that. I probably should have explained it at the end, but yeah. But it doesn't matter. It'd be different if there was many people here. It'd be different if there's 30 people in the quiz. It would have been a bit unfair. But see, I catch up my mouth. Oh no, not this again. So we should know what we all should know this. We happened in the last video. Open action indeed. I kind of probably shouldn't have showed the book. That would have been ideal not to show it. So it would have been ideal, but sure, it doesn't matter because there's only one person here. It'd be different if there was 20 of us, different. So, what age did you become prime minister at? I should be kind of on these things. The way the picture taking this low. Ireland mentioned. Ireland mentioned. You guessed the book Open Action. Jesus Christ. You should have a copy. Do you know what I could do? I could get you a copy of Hope in Action. How does that sound? That should be the prize, a copy of Hope in Action. So yeah, she did become a 34, of course, the youngest prime minister in the world, etc. Still to this day, nobody's really has topped 34, which is still very, very young when you think about it, to be the prime minister. Green Face is one away with it. After me telling them everything. I thought there was 15, there's only 12. When did I meet Sanna Marin? This is the next thing. What date, so I meant to say. That's probably the best way to put it. I should have said what date. Oh, December. You said December the 6th. Fucking, we're attacking Pearl Harbor. Because December the 6th is when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in 1941. So, I don't think we attacked Pearl Harbor, as far as I know. But no, it was November the 8th. I know you because it was sometime. It was sometime here because this is obviously mid 2025. Of course, it was the end of uh, the first of April. Jesus. Um, but yeah, of course, it was near the end of last year. So there we go. But I suppose yeah, it was either one of the 2 months. I think. So which effect did the meter at? No, this probably would be hard enough. Never kind of stayed on it. I did mention you said the University of Helsinki. Yeah, so was the Charlie Goes to event. So this was an event. The University of Helsinki, I was invited to that one. Yeah, I was invited to host speech at the Helsinki University after the Charlie Goes event. Um, but yeah, so you put well, I would have probably met it if I didn't go to the Charlie Goes event. I would have met at the University of Helsinki. Um, but I went to the Charlie Goes event, even though I was invited to the University of Helsinki one too. I was invited to the two of them. But yeah, no, I met at the Charlie Goes event. Um, it's basically like a. It's hard to describe, but it's not. It was not just for Sanna Mountain. The University of Helsinki ones, especially for Sanna Mountain. This was kind of like business leaders, like a business conference. But it was Sanna Mountain's first tour of Finland, showcasing a book. If that makes any sense. Like I would have said a 3 or 4. I think I would have even took a pit like that. Even the thing said the Charlie Goes event, like the thing I had. I thought it was 15 questions. It's only 12 questions. Forgot all about that. So this is the last question. So this should be handy enough. Very good. Very good. Very well done. So we're going to have the big podium now here in a second. Sean's getting his social credit score. Um, but yeah, so here we go. Nobody. Nobody in 12th place. And here we go. Here's our winner. Oh, that's another question. Very good. Yeah, yeah, but finished. But no, you did very well. You did very well. Some of them were very helpful. Unless you were paying attention to what I was saying, you probably wouldn't have thought it. Sean said, "Oh, but yeah, it was very good. 7 out of 12. I told you, originally the one we drafted, originally, just on this out so you can fucking hear me. Originally it was supposed to be 15 questions. Well, it didn't show on your screen. Why the fuck did that? That's interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't show up on your screen. The Force 4. You didn't see the Force 4. After that, it showed. I don't know why that happened. Look at it wouldn't show up on my Kahoot. Why didn't it show the Force 4 or so? That's a good question. Well, I was thinking there was something wrong with the Force. Like, you didn't see the Force one anyway because you didn't add to the Force one. But I don't know what happened there. Probably just wonder why that was. I never actually came across that before. Because usually there was one time I did it before. Oh, you didn't see the Force 4? Oh, right, on YouTube. I didn't. Oh, right. I didn't know that. Sorry. Um, I didn't have a. You probably did say that to me. I didn't understand what you said. Um, but we got there anyway, I suppose. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know that they couldn't see the. I don't know why it didn't show up because it should show up. Let me see. Yeah, so we can look here just so you see. Yeah, so you can see you asked 58% of them. Just to look here. It could be in the way I was sharing my screen. Could be. Can I show this at all, please? Hello. Nothing wants to work for me. Everything just doesn't want to work. Why can that not go down? Hell, Gilly. Just won't go down. Why not? Yeah, I don't know why that won't go down, but you got 58%. Yeah, see, when you're hosting it, it looks different. The hosting, like when you're hosting the game, it looks very different. Um, yeah, sorry that it was probably a bit iffy. But no, when you're hosting the game, it looks completely different because I did the Kahoot before on somebody else's thing, and it looks completely different. Like this is completely different than when you're playing it, because see, you have loads of options and stuff as the host of the game. But it's a pity. Yeah, I probably should have said you should look to the YouTube show, but I didn't know you couldn't see them. But it could be the way I was showing. Oh, actually, what it lets me move up now for some reason. Yeah, so you didn't get answering 3 questions. Well, actually, no, that's probably wrong. I don't know why that is. Yeah, but the podium. But no, just for next time, just for shits and giggles, I just played again just to see. Like you could do all different like things here. I just want to see what it shows in my screen. Because I don't know why it didn't show. No, no, but you don't have to answer the question. We're just trying it out for next time, just to make sure that is it a problem on my end maybe that's causing this quiz. Yeah, like I can see the my like on the stream, but I don't know if it's on your end. Like, what does it show on your end? I suppose because I can see it on the stream here. Yeah, but does it like if you don't mind taking a picture of it? Like, what does it show? Just so I know, because maybe it's a glitch or maybe it's something I done. Because see, I'm sharing the screen in a different thing. Maybe I should be sharing it in another way, if that makes sense. Because I'm just sharing my window on Google. No, if you don't mind taking just a picture, it'd be just handy to know. We're not doing the quiz again, but just so I know. Like, does it show you the options at all? Or do you have to go to the stream? Like, what does it show you? Like, does it show you the picture and the question? I can't see at the moment because I'm on the phone. I wonder why that's happening. But it just, like, it shows the question, does it? Like, it shows the question in the picture. It could be the picture, actually, that might be causing the issues. Just 4 boxes, no questions. But then after the 4 questions, it worked, you say? Yeah, if you don't mind, just so I know, because it is very weird. I never actually encountered that before. Don't know why that happened. But after the 4, you said it worked. Hello, Aaron, yeah. But yeah, I could stop showing me 4 boxes, it worked. The 4 first ones, it worked. I don't know why that didn't work. But anyway, at least it'd be different if it was 6 or 7 people doing the 6, 7. It'd be different if it was 6 or 7 people doing the Kahoot. We would have had to try to do something, but I suppose with only one person, it wasn't that big of a deal. But there we go. Yeah, well, I probably should have asked you, could you see, before I went on. I probably should have asked, but I never encountered that before. I presume maybe it's some just glitch. Like I don't know why it would, because it showed on the stream and stuff. So I don't know why it wouldn't work like that. But anyway, so yeah, Greenface is the winner. He did very well. He got 7 out of 12. I thought it was 15. It's only 12 questions. So there we go. So yeah, thank you for playing, Greenface. So yeah, you are the winner of €100, £100. So hopefully either can send it on PayPal. The best option would be to send it to you on PayPal. So hopefully your PayPal is working and stuff, and you can get whatever you want, I suppose. No, it was 7 out of 12. No, 7 out of 12. You definitely got 7 out of 12. It definitely was. Just give me a second, just to make sure I'm not fucking doting. Chocolate muffin. I can't send a chocolate muffin in the post. Where am I supposed to get a chocolate muffin? Yeah, no, there we are. You, I keep, yeah, 7 out of 12. There, yeah, there. 7 out of 12. Central, I know, but Jason, I don't think you'd be allowed to send a muffin in the post. You know, and how would I would have to get 100 muffins? Like a one muffin. I know the economy is bad. I know there's farmers protesting and stuff. But if the country is €100 per muffin, Jesus Christ, I think we all need to go out and protest. Yeah, it must have been the first 3 or 4, but after that you could see it. I don't know why that happened, but it's weird how because if you know if it wasn't working the spice, you couldn't see the whole lot of it. But then after that, you could see it. It's weird. But I suppose for now on, we would say to people to have the stream open too, like in the background, or have it open the other tab so they can hear or see. I suppose. I wasn't expecting that one to be genuinely honest. I wasn't the problem is I was anticipating that it just wouldn't work at all. That nobody be able to get in or anything. That's what I was afraid that could happen. But I don't know why that happened. But at least it worked out. It worked out anyway. But apologies for that, Green Blazer, because I wouldn't mind. But we did test it. We tested it 3 or 4 times yesterday and the other day, and we had no issues with it. Um, so it's very weird. Yeah. But I don't know what it could have caused that. It's very weird how that caused it. But yeah, so no, but do email blah, 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 blah. Email me later on. I don't know if you can get into your PayPal, but if we can, then we will send you the money. Um, I'm just making sure nothing else has happened since then. No prizes, no prizes. Jesus, we can't do anything with no prizes. Jesus Christ, we mean fuckers. It's a pity because I was hoping that we'd at least get another person in. Like the second prize was €50 and stuff. I suppose for the third prize, they wouldn't been worth people's time. You have to accept something, so you have no choice in the matter. This is not a free country. You don't want me to ring up on God Shin O'Connor here and send the OIC to your house. I ring up Drew House. I know Drew House is gone, but we ring him up anyway and say hello to him. I ring up that Helen McAtee and get the Minister for Defence on the case. Goofy in the post. What the fuck? You're trying to get Helen McAtee on my door. Just as Minister Jim O'Callaghan describes the fuel blockade as unacceptable, Admiral Gordon O'Connor will commence operations. Great stuff. But the Irish people are going to going to start a special military operation to I don't know. We see how well that goes for them. But no, I would rather send you the money on PayPal and get whatever you want. I suppose after that, if that makes any sense. Unless you have a Xbox and stuff, I can buy you a game or something on it, something like that, or even a gift card or something. But how do we take that wet dinner? Are we happy enough with it? To everybody else, sorry. I don't know what caused that he couldn't see the answers. He could see the question in the picture, but he couldn't see the answers. What the answers were saying. It's weird. I don't know how that would have happened. But good crack. Aye. So did everybody else know the answers? Just ask. I know some people were saying it, Sean and stuff. I think Fiona too was saying it. Like some of the answers. Did anybody not know any of the questions? I suppose because if you were listening to me on the streams in the last 700 years, you probably would have heard everything we'd said 100 million times. But I kind of give away some of the answers because I took out the book before the question came up. What is the name of the book? And I kind of give it out, and then I talked about it author. Even though the other question I forgot all about it. But it doesn't matter, I suppose. But yeah. Hope in action. I have a lot of hope and action now. Like, fuck me, yeah, insane amount of hope and action. Like, look at this. Like, look at that, and then more. Like, Jesus Christ, be praised. 2 signed copies. Like, what do you call this? Like, look at the amount of hope and action. Like, there's so much hope and action. You know what I could actually get you if you really, really want, Greenface? We can get you some hope and action. And remember, but the courage to lead. Mine goes. I don't even know what's what here now. I shouldn't have talked about because I don't know what's signed and what isn't signed. This one is this one not signed? Hello, Assassin. I should have actually asked you. Are you in the stream? Yes, the other day. That is not the one that's signed. Which is the one that's signed? I should have asked you the other day about that. Is the one that's signed. I'm getting confused of what's what here. Which is this the one that she signed? No, where the fuck? Mixed up here now. This is that one. This is that. What the fuck? Well, that's the one. That's the English one. So how would she sign that one? This is the one, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one she signed. I'm getting confused which one's what here. They're the ones she signed. This is the one that's not signed. This is the special edition one. Just full of hope and action. Yeah. So, yeah, I should have asked you to join Assassin. I wouldn't mind, but you were here the last stream, and I should have asked. I think it was near enough the end, and I probably just forgot all about it. But yeah, it's a pity because you probably would have been. You could have give Greenface a 1 for the one for his money. That's if he takes the money. Sanna Paul, oh no. Should give it to Leitrim. No, Leitrim people don't need it. No, I didn't. I've never said that, Sean. Us Cavan people have more money than fucking the Pope. I don't know. Like I'm like the money is there to go to college and stuff. You know, it's there. Like I'm not struggling for money. If that makes any sense. I'm doing pretty well in that regard, which is good to say. But yeah, pretty much the money's already there. The mum say to go to college. Like there's no issue with that. Now, if the government turns around and says we're going to give you nothing, you know, in terms of a grant or something, then there might be a problem. But not the government will have to kind of give you something. They're kind of obliged to pay at least some of it. But definitely, I'll be paying probably 2,000 anyway. At the very least, whatever the West, the government will probably cover the West. But pretty much, I'd probably be covering 50% of it. But the government should cover the West, the other 50%. Because at the end of the day, that's what they're there for. It's particularly when you're an Irish citizen and stuff. They kind of have to. They have no choice in the matter. They can cover people coming in from Timbuktu. They have an obligation kind of to give you at least half of it. But what I'm trying to say, the money's already there, basically. If I wanted to go now tomorrow morning, I could go. You know, so I'm not worried about the money. It's only €100 too. Like if I died in the morning, you know, it would be dead and gone. That's why I couldn't bring it with me. Let's put that way. But it is only the truth. Like you couldn't really bring it with you. It's just West and the True Finns account. Well, speaking of the True Finns, I don't know if you've seen about it, but they're claiming there's 3 of them claiming €40,000 in expenses. Just for the last few months, €40,000 for 4 months. They've claimed €40,000 for 4 months in expenses. And now they're having meetings too. They're having meetings in the parliament. They have no power, just to say, they have no power to make any decisions, these committee meetings. But they're claiming expenses they're claiming 10 to 30,000 in expenses, even though they have no power whatsoever to do anything. They're just basically sitting there yapping. And they're claiming 10 to 30,000 euro, you know, in expenses. Like it's insane. But yeah, it's pretty much what the Irish government doing for years. So. A trial one, yeah. Well, we did do a trial one yesterday. Not with just people. We tried it with my moderator, and it worked out fine. But I suppose we wasn't streaming at the time. I don't know if the streaming caused any issues with that because it worked fine, like on my moderator side. But I don't know, was it the stream that could have fucked it? I can't tell was it the stream because we wasn't streaming at the time when we were trying to test it. But it did work for him. But I don't know why it didn't work for you. Yeah, you were using the laptop. I don't think that would have done it. It might have been my side. I'm not sure now, but I don't think it was your laptop. If it was your laptop, it wouldn't have worked at all. Because that was my fear that it wouldn't work at all. But I suppose it all worked out in the end. I suppose it'd be different if, like, say, like when we done the cavan. Was anybody ever? I think Sean was here for that one. This is back probably 3 or 4 years ago. We done the cavan take a hoot. And Shawnee, I don't know if you know Shawnee. Shawnee Kid that usually comes in here every once in a while. I see him, but yeah, it was €500 for the top prize. And Assassin was in it, I think too. I think Assassin was in it. I can't remember, but Shawnee won the 500. And yeah, he won the 500. Shawnee won the 500. Then you won, yeah, you won too. You won and Sean too. And Assassin, I think, yeah, there was three of us in, and there was another fella too. But yeah, it'd be different if it was like for big money, like for huge money. But this is only kind of like a small thing, I suppose, Green Face. Like if it was a big, huge tournament and stuff, we wouldn't have been able to continue. We would have had to do it all again or something like that. But this was just kind of a bit of fun. It wasn't like a big, huge thing. Like the Cavan Day one was a big, huge thing. Like we spent weeks, like we spent probably 2 months nearly sorting it out. There was something like 40 or 50 questions, and it was just insane amount of stuff. Like it was really a lot of time and stuff put into that one. Because it was such a big prize, and of course for such a day, because it was a special occasion. But yeah, no, it was a lot of money, 500, and then the other prize was 200, I think, and then the other one was 100, I think, something like that. So yeah, it would have been. Oh no, I think it was 300 the second prize. Yeah, I think it was 300. Can't exactly remember. I know it was 500 then for the first prize. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what the third prize was. I think it was 300. Yeah. But anyway, it's hard to remember. It's good. It feels like donkeys years ago. Motion of no confidence in the government. But yeah, apologies about that, Greenface. I do feel bad about it that happened to you. I suppose for now, and if anybody ever does a quiz, like it might not happen again. Hopefully, it doesn't. Try and keep the stream open at least to see the question. So, we could do next time. I don't know. We could do something else, but oh yeah, you're the one that won €50. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, your nephew bought. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it was Assassin that came second. Yeah. Because I know Shawnee did. I remember Shawnee. Because I had to literally beat him into taking the money. Like I literally had to go and get him and beat him, give him the money, like stick the money like into him, to give him to it. Yes, that's right. So Assassin must have came second. Yeah, I know who was in the quiz, but I can't remember exactly what happened because there was a lot of stuff going on that day too. Yeah, that's right. I do remember that now. But yeah, that's a good way to go. We'll probably do another one soon, but soon enough. But again, there would have to be at least 3 people. It'd be a lot more fun if we had a bit of competition, instead of just one person. I was hoping there would be a second person, but it wasn't to be. But yeah, green phase, you have to take the money. You have no choice in the matter, or you have to take something. I ring up Simon Harris, and Simon Harris will deal with you. What is this? But yeah, so that's pretty much actually what we chat among ourselves for a few minutes, anyway. But yeah, it suppose it went well enough because what I was afraid of the most would happen that it just wouldn't work at all. So at least in fairness, it did work, even though it might have broke a bit, but it did work at least. You're not due for free. Like it's you have to kind of get a reward if you do a quiz and stuff. It wouldn't be nice like to not give somebody something. That's why people join. Like we're going to make a rule that you have to take the money or you have to take something. Um, you know, next to Olympics. Yeah, but he just couldn't see the ads on his screen. That was the problem. Like you could see it. You could see it on the YouTube stream, but he couldn't see it on his screen. So I don't get how that happened. Um, I presume why. I don't know how it did. I'm still trying to think how that would have happened. Because you could see it. I could see it on the stream, and I could see it on my side, but he couldn't see it on his side. So it's very weird. But yeah, you could see everything. Like that's the good thing about the stream. Um, so yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much. I thought there was a few more questions, but forgot all about it. Because we did have 15, and I think I might have took out some. But yeah, so out of 10, what do we rate it? I know it was short; it wasn't huge. But out of 10, what do we rate it? 10 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Got a hole in one, indeed. We're playing the golf. Give me a moment, sorry, and just doing something. Just need to sort this here. Where am I now? Sorry, 1 second. $12. So yeah, anything else? Any other fun? Because we probably will leave it there for today. I don't know how long that took us. It probably took us 20 minutes at least, so yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. So yeah, if Queen Fizz is still here, make sure you email me later on. Impending revolution, the storm of the Bastille. I don't think we are that point yet, but the ball is in the government's court. It's whatever the government wants to do with that ball. That's pretty much it, and it depends what they want to do tomorrow. If they start moving people in the corner street and stuff, that's when the thing's going to start. Or if they do call in the army, like more troops, etc., more people have to do other stuff. Because today pretty much is only a small taste of what's to come, with just a few people being pepper sprayed, etc. It all depends what happens tomorrow. If this continues, etc. If they start batting, charging people, etc., that's going to inflame things above all else straight away. Yeah, be like a man being dragged out of the tractor, but that's only a small taste of what's to come tomorrow. A pile of fruit, Jesus Christ, 100 year worth of fruit. What do you think this is? Jesus Christ, 100 year worth of fruit. Um, tell me this: would you? So you wouldn't take, like, say, if you got your PayPal walking, you wouldn't take the 100 euros. You wouldn't take it. Like, would you take a gift card of something, some kind of gift card, or something of something? Oh my God! I'm in this WhatsApp group. We're not WhatsApp group, kind of like a community group, and there's fucking 357 messages. Oh no! I'm not looking. I'm not reading all that. So yeah, like there were an oil refinery, so the state was kind of very upset about that. But it all depends what happens in O'Connell Street, and then the city centre, because the government are more angry about that, I suppose, that the country is in, like, Dublin is chocker blocked. Because the only time they ever care is when Dublin's chocker blocked. Like, they could block up Cavan for the next 7 months, and nobody in Dublin would give a shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they could go and block up Cavan and Monaghan for the next 2 years, and they wouldn't care less in Dublin. But it's the fact of the matter that everything's blocked in Dublin they're very upset over it. And that's the only reason why they care. Obviously, they care about the oil refinery, but they do care about Dublin being blocked up, because it looks terrible having the cap of the city just pretty much shut down, and nothing working at all. But anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you, everyone. Well done again to Greenface. That's all she wrote. So yeah, hopefully we have another one sooner or later. We have a community game on Toppin. It might be just general stuff. We do it some other time. Um, so yeah, we work it out, but it'd not be for another while yet, and we'll probably wait until um, probably sometime before I go to college, or like the real college in September. So sometime between probably now and then. Oh yeah, but Connell Street, like, it's the main street in the country, and the main street in Dublin and stuff, and along the quays and stuff were blocked. And then, of course, too, there's other streets blocked because traffic's blocked. Like the M50 is, like, blocked too, and that's the busiest motorway in the country, and that's blocked. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, they could block all the streets in Dublin, but they probably will at some stage. But anyway, let me know. Yeah, take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the evening. We chat again, and of course, Greenface, make sure you ring me. No, not ring me, but message me. But anyway, take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and goodbye.